Well, this could be it, boys and girls. If we win Serie A and the Champions League here, this will be the end of the series. That is a big if, because that's quite a tall order. However, we are top of Serie A with 11 games to go, and we are in the Champions League quarterfinals. So there's always possibilities that we could be about to win it all. This is the Champions League situation as well. So we knocked Manchester United out. Has the quarterfinal draw happened yet? It hasn't. So we've got the quarterfinal draw coming up. But first, we face Cagliari. One of my favourite things, and when I say favourite things, one of the things I hate most in football content on YouTube, FIFA, Football Manager, it's when people say Cagliari. So we'll have none of that nonsense. My pronunciation might not be perfect. And the irony of me saying pronunciation wrong is not lost on me. But Cagliari, absurd. Right, this is the game in hand that we've got over Milan and Napoli as well. So we could go 6 points clear here with 10 games to go, which would be a jolly nice situation to be in. I'm sure you'll agree. Who would be more of a Roma legend? Some guy who played for them for a bit, or the guy who won them the Champions League? Because I could be that guy, the biggest legend in the history of the club. I'm assuming they don't. Oh, my word, what a goal. I'm assuming they've never won it before, so this will be a first. Ba, 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 ba. Just checked, and the HelloFresh code does work in the States. Awesome. Thank you very much. There you go. See, we're doing science. Now we know the answer to that question. So presumably it'll work anywhere HelloFresh is, which is cool. Now we just need someone else for science to see if it works if you've had it before. We need another scientist. What is going on? There you go. Chris is going to do some science for us. Granuli! Oh, actually, is Gurkhan a Granuli? If anyone can, but that might not have been a Granuli. We need to check Gurkhan's height. I can't remember how tall he is. Gurkhan's only 6 foot. That's not a Granuli, boys and girls. But if anyone can. He robbed it off of Vucinic as well. If we end up one Granuli short today, it's because Gurkhan robbed that one. Yeah, he's only 6 foot. He's a tiny boy. Valerie. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're winning the league if this goes in. If anyone can. If anyone can. Come on, you're ruining the timing here. If anyone can. For goodness sake. Messed up the timing and then messed up the free kick as well. Right, we've got 15 seconds to get up the other end and score a winner. Granero is quick, though, so it's possible. Oh, look at him go! Look at him go! Look at him go! Oh, come on! We're going to win the league! Wonderful stuff! It's moments like that, boys and girls, when you know your name's on the trophy. 6 points clear. That's beautiful from Granero. Yeah, he should have done a diving header, but, you know, we can't have everything. Right. Let's have a look. Emil Forsberg is doing the draw for us. So they're the team, they're all quite tough teams, and Chelsea. So this might be a challenge. But, you know, we've decided we're going to win it. Oh, and we're first out of the hat as well. Because we're the team that are going to win the whole thing. It means we are at home in the first leg, which is not ideal. We'll take Chelsea or Leipzig here, I think. If we get to choose. I feel like that's not an ideal outcome for us. We'll check in on the Premier League. I assume they're still dominant, though. And they've probably still got Haaland. It's Haaland against Paparo. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, Haaland's still there. Can Paparo deal with Erling Haaland? Or Jason Mitchell, who just doesn't feel as threatening. Right, semi-final draw as well. I feel like this is none of our business at this point, because we're probably not making it to the semi-final. Looks like the save's continuing for a while yet. So us or Man City. So we'll be at home again in the semi if we get there. Us or Man City versus Real Madrid or Arsenal. I mean, whichever draw we got, it was going to be a tough route to the final. It's a tough competition to win. Right, Fraser Sharp should be fit again for this next game. Gives him a warm-up game against Brian Danielson's wife before we get into quite an important 4-match run there. 2 games against Man City. We play Lazio and then Milan, who are second in the league. By the time we get to the Bologna game in the Italian Cup semi-final, we'll either be very happy or very sad. Oh, and what have we got here? Let's get everybody scouted. Excuse me? Someone who came through the Ankara Guju youth team is number 2 on the next gen. And I didn't know he existed. Well, might have to sign him. I never played him. I'm all about the youth development, me. Oh, is he the guy? Yeah, he's the guy we're already signing. I forgot we'd had arranged to sign him. So he's already coming in. What have they put in the water at Groningen for them to have 2 in the top 17? That's madness. He's got a brand new car. Imagine getting a brand new car with a CD player now. How much the world has moved on since this was a new song when I was young. There you go. Obregon made it onto the list. I think he was the only one of our players who's made it on. And he's getting replaced by the new right back who's coming in. Who's higher up the list is drinking cider from a lemon, an actual thing. Is that the... I mean, maybe. I'm not a cider guy. Right. Let's beat Mrs. Danielson, though. I always thought it was drink cider from 11. I don't know what it... I guess I've never thought about it enough. It feels like lemon to me. Someone find me the initial... The official lyric. It should be from a lemon, but from 11 makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? As in, from when the pub's open. It's drink cider from a lemon. It sounds like lemon, but that is nonsense. Whereas drinking cider from 11 makes sense. Find the official lyric. We might be about to have our minds blown. Here we go. No. Bang, that's a football goal, though. What's the count at? 0 for tonight so far. Right, we're playing against Manchester City. Fraser Sharp is back in the team. This is where we need Granulis. And Paparo needs to deal with Haaland. I just hope it's not Juanma who ends up against Haaland. All 5'9" of him. I need people to note the match Granulis happen. I mean, note it yourself. Get a pen and paper. Short corner. What are we doing? We're being perverts when there's Granulis to be done. Although, Rimming... Come on, Granulis are for cowards. Pervert corners are where it's at, boys and girls. Specifically tell Papara to mark Haaland. He's smart enough. He's the best defender in the world. He'll figure it out. If anyone can. When they had De Bruyne and Gundogan dancing about behind Haaland, whoever was his buddy at the time. Fraser Sharp's back. I don't know if Pep's still at City. He won't be after this, though. We're dealing with him. Right, if we can grab another one in this first leg, I think going back to Manchester 4-0 up will be okay. Fraser Sharp's in again here. I mean, he was about 4 miles offside. He was stood on the next pitch along. Why have they got Melier in goal? I've just realised who their goalkeeper is. Couldn't they find a Premier League goalkeeper? Come on, we want a 4th. I am not at all comfortable at 3-0. This is Manchester City. They've got Erling Haaland, and we've got to go to their place yet. 3-0 doesn't feel like enough. As a posh fan who had to go through the playoffs last season and knows all about dominating the first leg and then things going a little awry in the second leg. We need to be ruthless. Just give it, ref. Come on. Come on. Why didn't I get the Roman shirt with ribbon on the back? Because Tammy Abraham. I've wanted a Tammy shirt for a long time and I've never had a reason to get one. 4-0 works for me for now. I'm not completely comfortable. Now we've got to play the egg sharers. Need to get the away kit with the man of the match's name on it if I win the Champions League. I was saving buying the away shirt for when I'm in Rome, but trying to explain to the Italian-speaking person in the club shop that I want the name of a player who doesn't exist might be complicated. But like when I went to Barcelona, I had the home shirt and I bought the away shirt there because I like to buy something from the club shop. I've only been here a year and a half, haven't I? I don't see how this can be my 100th game. We've played a lot of cup matches, clearly. I guess we did win the Europa League last year. We're still in the Italian Cup this year. We're still in the Champions League this year. I guess, yeah. We've played a lot of matches. Team meeting. We're playing Lazio and I'm going to tell them we should win the game comfortably. Oh, we're a good football team. We're a good football team. 30 goals now for Fraser Sharp this season. Best striker in the world right there. And inexplicably, he's Scottish. Look at us go. Look at us go. If anyone can. Gurkhan. Get your arms down, you cowards. Come on. The over-under next stream will be interesting. Well, looking at the time, if we are going to win the Champions League, it probably goes over into tomorrow night. So we might end up looking at tomorrow night's stream with there being like 3 matches to play and a over-under at like 1.5. Which, it's quite interesting. It's good that it's going to be low if we're not going to play a full stream of matches. Because I don't know that we're getting all the way through this season tonight. Here we go. Let's have another one. If anyone can. Champions! Champions! Come on! Leamington Twitch save's my favourite ever. Maybe we'll do a one club save as the next save then. Who knows? I'd played the game for 15, 20 years by the time I went full time. But going full time has given me 7 years of playing it all day, every day. If you do something for 7 years, all day, every day, and don't get better at it, I worry about you. Yeah, with the whole FM is easy thing, what you got to remember is people who are brand new to the game still complain that there's a high barrier to entry and they get sacked and they can't do it. So the people who think it's easier, the people who've been playing for years. New people still find it quite challenging. And it takes a few years to get to the point where it's easy. Nobody comes into FM having never played it before and starts winning everything straight away. McKay George, thank you very much for 20 months. I just spat everywhere and I don't know why. I'm losing control of my mouth. I will hydrate. Let's get more fluids in there. That will help. Can't believe anyone picks up FM and enjoys it without watching a streamer's learn. Oh, yeah, it's one of those games. I really struggled with City Skylines when that first came out. However, I was a big SimCity guy, loved that, but could not get my head around City Skylines. And it took watching content on it to figure it out. What's your advice for championship recruitment on a low budget? You don't need any money in the championship. Just sign free transfers. There's enough free transfers every summer to fill your team in the Champions League. All right. Come on, let's save the penalty. Really upset him. Right, this is where they get back into it now, isn't it? Right, come on then. On the left. Why did we not release Zalewski there? Oh, Granero. Oh, I was too busy looking at Zalewski still being in space. Don't even know how Granero got the ball. He's so fast. It's absurd. Come on, boys. Just see it out from here. I have no idea what the first leg score was between Arsenal and Real Madrid, but we play the winner of that match in the next round. I'm now confident talking about the semi-final. I don't think we're messing up from here, are we? Easy peasy. I think we need to take Milan seriously, and then we can rotate a little bit against Bologna and Torino. The first leg of the semi-final was ages ago, but we're 4-0 up against Bologna, so we can definitely rest players there. And Torino are in 17th, so we can definitely rotate against Bologna and Torino. So I think we go full strength against Milan and try and get another win in the league. And then we can rest players before Real Madrid. This is the plan. Yeah, we're in the middle of a transfer window right now, so I don't need to know the current players. Just get me Calvert-Lewin on the phone. That counts as 2. We said earlier on, if Juanma scores a header, that counts as 2. So that is 2 Granulis, because he's only 5'9". He's the opposite of a Granuli. It counts as double. That is 2 Granulis. And as it says in the little message there, it's basically risk-free because you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So sign up for the 2-year one. If you don't like it in your first 30 days, you can get your money back. Come on, boys. Who's got a magical winner for us? Is it going to be a Granuli? Oh, it was going to be one. It was saved by the keeper. That was Telahovshi, who is a Granuli. Right, we are going to rotate a little bit against Bologna. We'll go more rotation because we're already 4-0 up and we don't really care about the cup. And we want to be ready for Real Madrid. There's a future for me in promoting things. It's almost as if it's my job, isn't it? Almost. You'll find out what that is tomorrow if you don't know what I'm talking about. And then I'm not streaming on Thursday. What a goal that is. Not streaming on Thursday because we're out for Lucy's birthday. And then we can start a new save Sunday night. 'Tis perfect. Avenger, thank you very much for the Prime. This all relies on us winning everything, of course. We won't be starting a new save unless we win everything. It's not over, not over, not over, not over yet. Not over, not over, not over, not over yet. There we go. Italian Cup final, boys and girls. The new save only happens if we win Serie A and the Champions League. If we fail to win either of them, we do at least one more year. We've got to win them both. We're not ending a save early. We're not monsters. Right, let's go and beat Real Madrid. And it was just us being dealt with very comfortably. Oh, this is a good move. If anyone can, come on. Beautiful stuff. It's a very quiet game, isn't it? There's not a lot going on. If we could have a second goal, that would be super. On an offline server before you started YouTube, Twitch, have I ever had a son? Right? No, never had a son. Never had a Tycoon takeover, never had a son. Oh, 2-0. 2-0. It's still retail. Yeah, I would never heard about the word Q, the Q word being banned though. Ah, no. That is the end of our season. That ruins everything. Oh, it's Enric as well, the former Barcelona boy. Right, we might just have time to squeeze in winning Serie A, depending on how long it takes to get to the next match. Right, come on, boys and girls. Let's do one more football. A draw is enough. We could still win the league with a loss if other results go our way. 5-0 win with 4 Granulis. Wouldn't that be a thing? Na, 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 na. The wheels are off. It's all going wrong. It all collapses from here. Can you imagine? There's a lot of not properly blue shirts around. A lot of Coventry fans in tonight. Here we go. Come on. This feels like a Granuli. Oh, Fraser Sharp! Oh, my word! He's the best striker in the world. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, I see. Oh. Why are they doing this to me? I just want to win the league. I'm not asking for a lot, just a trophy. I don't think they can catch us. So we could still win the league now if Inter do us a favour, i.e. lose. I'm not getting FM'd. We're being outplayed. That's very different from being FM'd. Granuli here, though, for the equaliser. Come on! We're staying on attacking. We want to win the league now. Granuli to win the league would be beautiful. If we can find a winning goal here, we will win Serie A. If anyone... No. Doesn't even let me get it out sometimes. Let me get it out, Gurkhan. Goodness me. I'm very nervous. Come on, boys. Oh, Vucinic! Surely! Surely! Oh! He had too much time. Why couldn't having Fraser Sharp still on the pitch? I almost fell off my chair there. He had far too much time. That was the chance. It doesn't look like it's happening now, does it? Unless it's a last-minute thing. From a long throw. Espindola into the area. Somebody... Penalty? No, free kick. Offside. Oh, my word. Oh, I've almost bitten my finger off. So it's all to play for tomorrow night, boys and girls. We are 9 points clear at the top of Serie A with 3 games to go. And a vastly superior goal difference. We're in the lead after the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. And we've got an Italian Cup final against Napoli coming up. It's going to be very stressful tomorrow night. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to cope with it. But it's probably a stream you don't want to miss.